We are not gonna let you mix those chemicals.
PB and Doritos, grilled cheese and jam? Sound appetizing? Well, some folks sure think so. Here are 10 weird food combos that people actually love.
Do you love it? Say you love it. I do. I love it.
Mac and cheese with tuna.
Tuna? Are you kidding me?
Just about everyone loves Kraft mac and cheese, especially Canadians, where it's called Kraft dinner. It's cheap and easy to make, which makes it the ideal food for broke college students. However, boxed mac and cheese can be pretty bland if you eat it just about every other day. That's why creative foodies are adding extra ingredients to the Kraft classic. Ketchup goes great with Kraft mac and cheese, as does sliced up hot dog wieners. But what about tuna? Some people believe that adding tuna to a box of mac and cheese creates a culinary masterpiece. One enterprising individual on Reddit even confessed to adding pickles to the mix. They swear it makes an amazing casserole dish.
You swear? I swear.
Tuna, pickles, and Kraft mac and cheese may sound unappetizing to many, but for some, it's a tasty treat that won't break the bank. It actually sorta sounds like a deconstructed tuna melt. And who doesn't love a good tuna melt? If you're really adventurous, you can throw in a can of mushroom soup, too. A tuna Kraft mac and cheese casserole may be an acquired taste, but you shouldn't knock it till you try it. People ate way more revolting things on Fear Factor. Best of all, the whole meal will only cost you a couple bucks.
They will cost you your life.
Mashed potatoes with an egg.
That is not cooking, Nate. That is an execution.
Most people love dousing their mashed potatoes with mouth-watering gravy. Others like to mix ketchup in with their spuds. But what about a nice runny egg? It's a combo that's not all that common in the food world, but some folks say adding a sunny-side-up egg to mashed potatoes is divine. It may be a weird combo, but when you think about it, it totally makes sense. Eggs make just about any food better. Bacon is just not the same without eggs, and adding a runny egg to a burger is absolute heaven. Here's the best way to eat a sunny-side-up egg with mashed potatoes, according to the internet.
The internet is ruining everything.
First, make a small indentation in the top of your mashed potatoes, the same way you would if you were pouring gravy onto your taters. Imagine a little volcano. Then flip the runny egg upside down onto the mashed potatoes. The egg yolk will drip down and infuse with the mashed potatoes, creating a delicious mixture of protein and carbs. If you're too lazy to make this easy dish at home, you could simply take a trip to the Egg Slut restaurant, as long as you're in Los Angeles or Las Vegas. This ultra-cool hipster restaurant serves up an absolutely delectable dish of soft coddled egg with potato puree. So are you ready to try this excellent recipe for yourself?
Please don't make egg puns out of my name, it's hurtful.
Corned beef and cream cheese on an English muffin.
One tasty English muffin.
Cream cheese and corned beef are staples in just about every New York deli, but no one would ever think of mixing them together until now. One Redditor said her coworker brought this strange concoction into the office and offered it to everyone. Most people passed, but the brave Redditor tried the cream cheese and corned beef on an English muffin. Apparently, it was absolutely delicious. There's actually some precedent here. Cream cheese with corned beef on an English muffin is actually quite similar to a classic American military dish called creamed chipped beef on toast. The famous World War II dish consisted of dried beef, beef fat, flour, evaporated milk, and pepper. The dish was then served over toast or with biscuits. Cream cheese with corned beef is also reminiscent of a classic casserole from the 1970s. So if you want a dish that's a bit nostalgic, maybe you should give it a try.
This brings me back.
If you try to make corned beef and cream cheese at home, make sure the cream cheese is cold and the corned beef is warm. Apparently, the consistency is better this way. The warmed corned beef will slightly melt the cream cheese and make it much easier to spread into the grooves of the English muffin.
Quit bagling my English muffin!
If you had to try one of these odd combos or hit that subscribe button, which would you choose? Thought so. So go ahead and smash it. Thanks. Grilled cheese with strawberry jam.
Fruit? What a nightmare!
Have you ever considered adding strawberry jam to your grilled cheese? It may sound weird, but some people swear by this bizarre sweet and savory combo. Creative foodies have been adding fig jam to grilled cheese sandwiches for decades, but strawberry jam is a fairly new trend. If you want your grilled cheese to be even sweeter, you should try adding whole sliced strawberries to the mix. The combination of strawberry jam and grilled cheese may seem strange, but is it really? Think about it. Is there anything better than a plate of fancy cheeses and fruit? You'll feel like a Roman emperor when you're chowing down on grapes and camembert.
Are you ready for another?
You know that I am.
Dairy and fruit are an amazing combination. You probably eat yogurt just about every morning, and nothing beats blueberries and cream on a hot summer day. So when you think about it, strawberry jam on a grilled cheese isn't so strange after all. Best of all, this creative snack is extremely affordable. You can make this sandwich for well under $1. Wonder Bread, Great Value Jam from Walmart, and Kraft Cheese Singles are so affordable. And it's certainly not the weirdest sandwich out there. A grilled Charlie adds chocolate sauce after all.
This is a normal sandwich.
Sour cream sandwich.
I said no sour cream.
During the Depression, people used to eat onion sandwiches. If that seems strange to you, wait until you hear this one. Sour cream sandwiches. The recipe is as easy as you would expect. Just take a dollop of sour cream and smother it between 2 pieces of white bread. You can add a dash of black pepper to taste if you wish. White bread and sour cream isn't really the weirdest thing in the world. Carbs and sour cream are a brilliant match after all. Pierogies just aren't the same without a hefty helping of sour cream. If you don't think you can finish a whole sour cream sandwich, you could simply use 1 slice of bread and fold it in half. Another option is to skip the folding altogether and chow down on an open-faced sour cream sandwich. Is sour cream on bread really all that different from cream cheese on a bagel? Maybe sour cream on white bread will become a hit at your local deli. One person on Reddit even suggested swapping out the sour cream for cottage cheese. Does that combo sound more palatable?
Cheese from some Cottage?
There's actually a dish in Germany that's fairly similar to sour cream on white bread. Quark is a cross between cream cheese and yogurt, and it's made by mixing whole milk, buttermilk, and heavy whipping cream. After it's cooled, quark can be spread over toast or rye bread. So if you want an easy German-inspired snack, you should give sour cream and white bread a try. It might just be a combination you'll come to love.
It combines my 2 favorite things.
Peanut butter and Doritos sandwich.
Put potato chips on a sandwich.
This might sound like the strangest sandwich in the world, but Redditors swear it's amazing. Adding chips to a sandwich is nothing new, but adding sweet chili-flavored Doritos to a peanut butter sandwich is extremely bizarre. It might sound disgusting, but this weird food combo supposedly tastes delicious. The texture is out of this world, too. A typical peanut butter sandwich has 0 crunch, but when you add a few Doritos in there, you enter Crunch City. If you don't want your sandwich to be crunchy, you can add sweet chili sauce instead.
Taste it. I don't want to taste it. You can't even taste it?
The taste will be similar, but the texture will be nice and smooth. If you want your peanut butter and Doritos sandwich to be even crunchier, try using crunchy peanut butter. The sound of you chowing down will be so loud that the neighbors might complain. If sweet chili Doritos aren't your thing, you can swap them out for your favorite flavor. Cool Ranch Doritos, anyone? You could also try to mix things up with Takis or Lay's chips. Doritos has some very weird flavors nowadays. Do you have the guts to try a peanut butter and Doritos sandwich? Just don't blame us if you get a stomachache.
It's your fault.
Dill pickle and peanut butter sandwich.
Is that a pickle?
I believe it is a pickle.
We all know the pregnancy cliche involving pickles and ice cream, but what about pickles and peanut butter? It's a strange craving that many expecting folks get. However, you don't have to have a baby on the way to enjoy the great taste of pickles and peanut butter together. According to Reddit, a peanut butter sandwich with sliced pickles really hits the spot. The saltiness of the sliced dill pickles really adds a bit of umami flavor to a standard peanut butter sandwich. One Reddit user claims that the best bread to use is rye bread with lots of seeds. But if you're in a pinch, good old-fashioned white bread will work just fine. If you're really adventurous, you could try adding Munster cheese to your dill pickle and peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, it's an adventure. It's an adventure.
If this all seems too strange for you, just remember that different cultures around the world use peanut butter in all sorts of recipes. If you've ever visited Southeast Asia, you'll know what we're talking about. A dill pickle and peanut butter sandwich may seem odd today, but it was apparently a big hit back in the 1970s. 70s. Many users on Reddit in their 50s fondly remember this extremely weird snack. If you love peanut butter as much as Ted Lasso, maybe you should give this sandwich a try.
Yeah, nut allergy.
Cottage cheese and baked beans.
Beans. Everyone likes beans.
Can't serve baked beans.
If you're looking for a weird food combo that will help you build muscle, you should try cottage cheese mixed with baked beans. This bizarre dish is packed full of protein, and according to more than a few people, it tastes absolutely amazing. You won't need a protein shake every morning if you eat this strange combo. This is the kind of meal that will have you looking like Sylvester Stallone in no time. Head over to Walmart and stock up on baked beans if you want to be the Tulsa King. Another great thing about this combination is that it won't break the bank.
Put this in your mouth, your tongue will freeze and break off.
A can of Heinz beans is only about $1, and a small container of cottage cheese is only a few dollars more. There's one thing you need to be aware of with this odd food combo, though: the sodium. Canned beans can pack a wallop when it comes to salt, and cottage cheese isn't much better. One Reddit user even suggested adding some Ruffles chips to this peculiar combination. If you go that route, you can forget about it being healthy. So, do you want that extra crunch, or do you want biceps like Dolph Lundgren?
Oh, I want tricep muscles.
Dried instant ramen with seasoning.
Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle.
Whether you like spicy Korean or good old-fashioned cup noodles, there's no denying that instant ramen really hits the spot. But what do you do if you're too lazy to cook instant ramen? It turns out you don't have to cook it at all. Just eat it as a dried snack. Redditors say it tastes great, and when has Reddit ever steered you wrong? The combination of dried instant noodles and dried seasoning is actually a tasty and affordable snack. It's crunchy and flavorful. Forget about chips and popcorn. This is what you'll be craving the next time you fire up Netflix or Disney Plus. Give it a try. This peculiar combo might just be your new favorite snack to munch on.
All right, sure. I'll give it a try.
Dried noodles and dried seasoning is a snack that's sweeping the nation. Apparently, it's a big hit in the Aloha state. Kids in Hawaii go nuts for this weird combo. Here's a tip. If you're going to eat dried noodles as a snack, use the seasoning sparingly. If you pour on the whole packet, your noodles will be way too salty. Another thing to note is that many instant ramens come with a sauce packet too, especially bulldog noodles. Don't throw this sauce packet out. Since you won't be putting it on your dried noodles, simply save it for later in your sauce drawer. The spicy bulldog sauce tastes great if you mix it with ground beef.
There are good noodles.
White rice, tuna, ketchup, and Tabasco sauce.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
This bizarre combination is perfect if you're on a tight budget. It has the perfect amount of kick thanks to the Tabasco sauce, and it's packed full of healthy ingredients. Tuna is filled with protein, and white rice is a very healthy carb. White rice is actually just as good for you as brown rice. Best of all, this combination tastes great. Think of it as deconstructed onigiri. If you want to be a little less strange, you can swap out the ketchup for mayo. If you're looking to make this combo even healthier, be sure to use sugar-free ketchup. Sriracha is a good substitute too if you want even more spice. As Weird Al would say, just eat it.
Just eat it.
Got a combo you love? Let us know. And tap or click for another great video, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.